This study is about teachers' roles in English language teaching, viewed from the perspective of student-centered learning approach. It is aimed at investigating the teacher's roles in teaching the language to the students based on student-centered learning activity and enlarging the knowledge of the language teacher's roles in teaching in order to help them to be more professional in their field. The method used in this study was a library research method, and the researcher used books, documents, and journals as instruments, as well as the data analysis was descriptive qualitative technique. In the classroom, teachers have a very important role that must be played with the aim that the learning that they do in the classroom can be successful based on the learning objectives they have set before they begin the process of teaching and learning. The teacher's role, which are discussed in the paper, are the teacher as the controller, as the organizer, as the assessor, as the prompter, as the participant, as the resource, as the tutor, as the observer, and as the performer. Therefore, it is suggested that these roles have to be implemented by the teachers during teaching and learning. The study explored the effectiveness of task-based language teaching and content-based language teaching on the reading ability of military English learners. The reading texts on military affairs such as U.S. military forces, U.S. military academy at West Point, and etc. were taught under the principle of content-based language teaching. Then, did related exercise and the researcher and teacher give motivation, use picture, audio, PowerPoint, and etc. The classroom activities includes brief quiz, students brainstorming of some question for group discussion, presentation made by the students to share information, and a whole group viewing key scene for group discussion and analysis. The same reading texts were taught but under principle of task-based language teaching. The students had to finish specially designed reading texts such as draw an information table after reading the text, perform a group discussion, carry out a class survey, and write a survey report, and etc. The result showed that both the task-based language teaching and content-based language teaching group improved significantly regarding their reading ability. It can be concluded that both are effective in teaching reading comprehension to learners of military English. Principles for grammar teaching involve principles for creating the context and principles for creating tasks in the context. The real context will help teachers and students attain desirable result. So how to bring practical context in English grammar lesson? It should have three main characteristics that a good context should attain. They are authentic, informative, and interesting. In order to attain the target language, the teachers need to help the learners know how to apply forms or structures in doing tasks, spoken language, or written text. There are some activities such as role play, games, paid work, interview, and etc. that enhance the learners to learn without any fear in the classroom. The goals of grammar teaching. First, every student should complete school with the ability to communicate comfortably and effectively in both spoken and written standard English. They will be aware of when using standard English is appropriate. Second, the learners must acquire basic knowledge as well as advanced knowledge about English grammar. They are able to analyze the grammatical structure of sentences in English texts. Finally, with the purposes of proficiency in communication, learners should attain at least their goals for studying, and then they can take part in society and deal with foreigners after mastering it. The rules of grammar in communicative language teaching. First, a good grammar foundation will definitely help us convey ideas more efficiently and coherently. It is crucial to be good at grammar because it also shows respect to the culture. Grammar gives insight into the meaning and contents of the words, especially when using English for academic purposes. Grammar is important. It is necessary first to learn the grammatical rules and then apply them in that communicative situation. The study investigates the advantage and disadvantage of using translation in language teaching from linguistic, humanistic, and practical perspective. The results show that Iranian students had positive attitude towards the use of translation in English language classroom, and there are perceptions in two parts, namely time efficiency and bilingual dictionaries. Iranian EFL students consider the use of translation in language teaching as time-saving technique. The translation can save time and promote students' motivation. About bilingual dictionaries, the students believe that bilingual dictionaries were more helpful than monolingual English dictionaries. Although monolingual teaching is still dominant and acceptable in many EFL contexts, the findings of this study show that the students believe that translation in language teaching can have many positive effects on their learning from different perspectives of the EFL students. The study aimed to find out different methods employed by English teachers in teaching English subject and the method to teach English subject at SMA MBS Yogyakarta. The researcher interviewed two English teachers to know the difficulties in teaching English subject and observe all English teachers. Based on the result of the study, the English teachers in teaching English subject for second grade students, there are some methods used by them, such as grammar, translation method, cooperative learning method, and reading method. This method can be considered as the eclectic method. There is no different method in teaching English subject at SMA MBS Yogyakarta because all of English teachers relatively use the same method, that is eclectic method. The difficulties encountered by English teachers in teaching is categorized into non-academic problems. They are classroom management and limited learning source. The study investigates the use of genre-based language teaching model in teaching of writing skills to improve students' low achievement. The study applied the three phases, which are planning, acting, and observing, and reflecting. The planning step presented the plans derived from the result of the discussion between the researcher and the real lecturers to provide some instructional tools and learning steps to overcome the students' problem in writing. The acting step was part of conducting the arranged plans in the class while observing. The researcher and the real lecturer observed the instructional process. The reflecting step aimed at evaluating whether or not the arranged plans achieved the expected improvement. The finding of the study presented that the use of the genre-based language teaching model was able to improve students' writing achievement was identified from the result of the writing test. The study investigates whether peer editing as a way of developing writing skills of students at an ELT department or not. The study indicated that participants had problems in writing class before peer editing cycle in terms of constructing sentences, following criteria, writing in an efficient way, interest in writing class, and etc. Then the participants had positive view in writing class after peer editing cycle in terms of following criteria, organizing writing, writing coherent paragraph, recognizing their mistakes, beneficial experience in writing class, and etc. And then the evaluation by peers with a new perspective, comparing their papers with other, learning vocabulary items and new ideas, learning how to evaluate a writing assignment, and etc. The participants show disadvantage of peer editing in terms of their peers' behaviors in dealing with mistakes without checking correct usage, and etc. The result indicated peer editing can be used in writing class as an alternative way of developing ELT students' writing skills.